Okay, for my next review, I want to do Bee Striker. Okay, now I'm going to say one positive thing about this guy, which is right there, all along. That design right there, you can see it's a honeycomb. You know, on a beehive, they're made up of honeycombs on the inside. Well, you could clearly see that. They didn't have to put that design on there, but they did. So I think that's pretty cool. And that is the only positive thing I have to say about Bee Striker. I really don't want to say anything negative. I don't like to say negative things, but I also want to keep it real. So you might as well just turn off the video right now, because for the rest I am just going to rip him a new one basically. Okay, so this is Bee Striker transformed. Now let's take a quick look, okay, at the design. That's the first thing. Take a look at his design right here. I'm going to rotate him off so you can see him. And let me ask you this one question. Does this look like a bee to you? And to me, it fails. It fails miserably. It does not look like a bee, alright? Now, I want to go into some of the things that they easily could have done to make him look more like a bee. Let's start off with the wings, right? These wings, they could have easily made them clear, translucent, you know? That would be a lot more like an insect's wings. If that alone would, I think, make him 10 times better, you know? It would actually look really, really cool, and I think a lot of people would want him. But no, we get these things that I guess we're supposed to just pretend like they are wings. The other thing that they easily could have done, if the translucent wings were too much, they could have easily just added some blood vessels, right? The way the insects have. If you look at their wings, it has all these veins on them, you know? And they could have easily done that, and that would have made it look a lot more like wings. Let's go to the tail, right? The stinger. Does that look like a bee stinger to you? To me, it doesn't. To me, it looks like he's trying to be a scorpion or something. I don't know what's up with that, right? And if you can see the next part, his abdomen, right? This green part right here. Okay, they gave him an abdomen. They could have easily made that a black and yellow striped, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, striped abdomen, and that would be like a trademark for a bee or a hornet. You would know right away that it was one of those two, you know? But they didn't, once again, you know? Now, let's look at the face. Oh my gosh, this face. I don't know what kind of face that is. That doesn't even look like an insect to me. What they could have easily done was given him compound eyes, because, you know, that's what insects have. Especially that's what a bee has, compound eyes. I mean, that's almost a trademark, you know? So look, I understand if the translucent wings would have been too cool, which I don't know why they wouldn't want to make their figure really cool, but they could have easily given him compound eyes and a striped abdomen, you know? And just that alone, I'd be convinced that he was a bee. Okay, the stinger, yeah, it bites, right? But maybe fixing that could have been a little bit difficult because the overall design or whatever. But still, you know, how hard could those things that I mentioned be, you know? They're not that hard. Now, even his name bites. Bee Striker, you know, that's not a creative name. I'm sorry. You know, they came up with it like in 2 seconds, you know. What else? I mean, I really have nothing good to say about this guy. And what makes it even worse, right, is that they chose a bee. And a bee is one of the coolest insects you can have. It is really, you know, I think most people like bees, you know. It's really, really cool. You know, unless you're being attacked by bees. But other than that, bees are really, really cool. They produce honey. You know, we all like honey. you know, there's a queen bee, there's a killer bee. I mean, there's so much, you know. Oftentimes bees are used as various types of mascots for sports, you know, even cereals, you know, whatever. So a bee could have been very, very cool, but instead they screwed it up. I mean, Bee Striker should have been a main character class, should have been one of the most popular bakugans ever made, should have been up there in the top 5, top 10. But no, I think he's horrendous, an absolute waste. It's very sad.